Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Potato from Potato Pro Wrestling. Welcome back to the channel. Um, what a wild couple of hours it's been in the world of professional wrestling. I don't even know where to start. So I've been asleep and I've just woken up, and while I've been in bed, all this stuff has happened overnight. Stephanie McMahon has stepped down from WWE, and she will no longer be no longer be a part of WWE. She's just stepped down. Since Vince has took back control, it looks like she's just want to step down and doesn't want anything to do with Vince, which I don't blame her for one, to be honest. So I mean, Vince McMahon stepped down previously, and then so Steph left, and then Vince left. And then Steph came back to film in for Vince. And now Vince is back, she's left again. So, I mean, 2 and 2, smoke without fire. I mean, it kind of seems like, it seems like Vince, the reason she's gone is due to Vince, right? I mean, that seems like the logical conclusion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but that seems like the logical conclusion. Yeah, not great. But that's not even the biggest news that's happened last night, which is just crazy to think. So Vince McMahon took back control. Stephanie's gone, and now Vince is selling WWE to Saudi Arabia, to the investment fund, the investment fund of Saudi Arabia, who own Newcastle United and have their own like cricket league and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's a sports washing exercise. They are now going to try and buy WWE for propaganda purposes and sports watching. Yay. I don't know how I feel about it. It's really it's a tough one. I personally don't like watching the Saudi Arabia shows because of all their human rights records and stuff, and the way they treat reporters, and the killing of a reporter and all this stuff. There's lots of stuff, and we're going to get into political stuff, so I don't want to go into too much detail. But I did avoid watching the Saudi shows quite a lot. I watched the Greatest Royal Rumble, and I watched the one with Logan Paul, and those are the only two Saudi shows I watched. But they're becoming more and more integral to the storylines, and because I cover wrestling on this channel, it's becoming harder and harder to avoid it. So, I mean, but if I want to boycott the Saudi Arabia stuff, if they own WWE, can't really. I mean, it would involve basically this whole channel would just die overnight if I had to boycott the whole. If I boycotted anything else from Saudi Arabia, which it sucks. I don't like what they're doing in Saudi Arabia, but then obviously, if I'm going just off ethics, there's a lot of places that have ethical stuff. Like, do you play Call of Duty because they have lots of horrible sexual harassment and stuff going on in Activision Blizzard, and the stuff in China with Blizzard, the human rights records in all sorts of places. But anyway, we're not going to get into too much. It's heavy stuff. I don't want to get into too much detail with that. This is mind blowing that this is happening. And it's happening so fast as well. That's the thing. It's just that this has literally happened overnight. It's happened while I've been asleep. It's nuts. I don't know how I feel about it. It's really hard. It's mixed feelings. It wouldn't be my first choice for someone to buy their WWE. Definitely not. It's weird. As a football fan, I'm kind of used to the fact that they own Newcastle, and that's kind of, I've got used to that. But it's a weird one. Is there going to be any major changes to WWE? That's the big question. Is Vince going to take back creative control, or is he going to let Triple H keep writing? He says at the moment he's just going to be in the boardroom, but I can't see Vince McMahon not with the opportunity not to taking control again. He's too much of an egotist, too much of a control freak. I can't see him not taking back power. Oh my god, this is a weird storyline. It's a crazy storyline. It's not even a storyline. This is crazy stuff. This is real life. Like, reality is crazier than fiction here. This is like some Game of Thrones, like Dallas, some like business crazy stuff. What's it called? Succession. I can't remember. I haven't seen it, but that's what everyone keeps quoting. This is This is like the biggest news story in WWE in years, apart from maybe Vince retiring, which also happened last year, and then that's also been redone because he's back. It's crazy to think this. I don't. This is just a ramble. It's me rambling for 5 minutes. So I do thank you for listening. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. If you want more of this type of videos, let me know in the comments as well, because I do these occasionally, and I'm not sure if you guys like them or not. So let me know. Leave a comment. If you've watched this video up to this point, please subscribe. And I know there's like 90% of you who watch these videos are not subscribed, and I really appreciate it. And I'm really close to 5,000 subscribers, and I really want to get there at some point in the next like 10 years. Because I've just stopped, my channels have stopped growing. So if you appreciate my content, please subscribe. And that's enough for me shilling. Thank you guys for watching. And let me know what you guys think about this Saudi Arabian takeover. What do you think about Stephanie leaving? What do you think of WWE going up for sale? Do you think this is going to happen? Do you think there's going to be some kind of block put in place or something? I don't know. There's lots of stuff to cover here, and I don't even know if I've covered half of it. I mean, like, WWE might be going back into a private company. They've been a publicly traded company since 1999, and that's just crazy that I didn't even mention that. So much stuff happening. By the time I put this video up, it'll probably be already out of date. That's how quick the story is moving. What do you guys think, though? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, too sweet. There's guys. If you want your name at the end of the video, become a YouTube member today, or join my Patreon for just £1 a month. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, too sweet. There's guys.